Good evening, my friends. Good evening and welcome to our Monday night stream. Once again, it's Opus Magnum, and this time out, we're going to be starting straight away from Chapter 5, No Time to Talk. I think this is the end of the game. We had to leave it last time out before clicking on this node. Because we literally ran out of time. We went over time. It was really bad. But I think this might be the end, and then we're into the end game content. So we'll see how that is later. Hiding out in this. So Verin Ravari, he is House Colvin's alchemist. Okay. Oof. Okay. No. We'll censor that bit. Oh. Luckily the House Colvin's guards are no match for me. Oh dear. Oh, it went off correctly then. Taurus Colvin got killed. Do you know what I've just realised? The game volume is like really far down, so just knock that up quick. There you go. It's because I've been playing Human Resource Machine at the moment, and it's a really loud game. Let me ask you a question in return. Imagine if the Van Tassens had worked for you instead of the other way round. If you had been in charge, wouldn't you have won that battle with your superior knowledge and tactics? Wouldn't you have what you wanted? The houses are weak after centuries of decadence. Okay. Evenly divide the other houses between us as we overtake them. Oh no, is this all part of his secret plan? It's a mannequin. Oh, concealed letter. Dear C and A, I don't know if this letter will reach you, but I thought I would try regardless. Occasionally Niels is able to impress me. I wanted to express my sincere thanks to you both. I know that what you did was not for my sake, but your work and your actions benefited me nonetheless. I owe you recognition at least. The coming days are dangerous ones as ambitious powers rush to fill the vacuum left by the fall of House Van Tassen and the collapse of House Colvin. But in truth, the game itself has not changed at all, only the players. I offer you the protection of House Soria if you ever feel you need it or had an interest in joining us, but my sense of it is you've had more than your fill of the city's battles and intrigues. When I picture you now, I imagine you've set off on a journey somewhere far away from here. Safe travels, Clara. And that is the end of Opus Magnum. Well, brilliant. Okay, so yeah, 9-minute stream, and yeah, that's all good. Well, 9 minutes including all of the stream starting soon, so probably even less than that. Is that worth trying to cut into? Well, no, because the last episode of Opus Magnum has already gone up on the channel, so there's no point trying to cut that into a conclusion. We'll just name the next video something like Chapter 5 and Endgame Content, something like that. But, so there's the journal puzzles, which we'll come on to now, which are the super duper hard puzzles. We also have some games of Sigma's Garden to beat as well. So Appendix, Production Alchemy. So this is the Appendix. Given the way alchemical engineers work today, it's easy to forget the most important chemical devices in history were created under the constraint of a severely limited space. Working with miniaturized production model transmutation engines is sometimes called production alchemy, and though interest in this particular approach has waned over the years, it remains an important part of alchemical engineers' work. That is why I have endeavoured here to give some examples of the alchemical machines I have encountered in situ in my travels in and around the city, specifying only reagents and products, and for which clever alchemists studying this book will prepare their own solutions. Excellent. So, we have now, I believe, the ability wizards. Alchemy categorically not magic. There we go. Confirmed. Now why don't you cast a spell on yourself to loosen up a little? Now we can have show top percentile on now. Great. And now what is this? Because this is the journal. So hang on a minute. So this is the journal, fine, and then you've got puzzle editor here, okay, and Steam Workshop here. So the journal is other different late game content, because this is Fontenelle's alchemical observations. This isn't the journal. So there's actually two different bits of late game content that we can tackle here. Okay, well let's do the appendix first. So, it is strange to recall that at one time House Juvenal's Promenade of Light was considered an impressive architectural achievement. That time has long passed, of course, and many larger, far more impressive structures have been built by the houses across the city since then. Today, the Promenade of Light would not make an appearance on any serious list of our finest achievements, being as it is dominated by immense works of staggering beauty, such as the glittering dome of House Soria or the newly restored Great Hall of the former House Van Tassen. Perhaps fearing that it might fall entirely out of favour, House Juvenal recently sought to renovate the historic promenade by repainting it with a new coat of its famous lustrous silver paint. This paint represented an improvement on the original formula, which dated back to the Imperial era and had begun to tarnish. The end result is that the Promenade of Light shines anew, and a brief visit will confirm that it does retain a kind of quaint, unassuming charm of its own, especially if one has nothing better to do with one's time. So remember that you can press WASD whilst dragging parts to change their initial rotation and length. This works in any puzzle, but especially useful in the restricted space of a production model transmutation engine. So there's our product. Conduit moves an atom or a group of atoms to a different chamber of the transmutation engine. Well, okay, right, so we are taking some of that. Yeah, okay, I see where the challenge is going to be here, for sure. So, let's take an arm. And from iron, yeah, from iron you make copper, and then you're going to make silver after that, aren't you? Yeah. So actually, do we have space to put a second one of these out? Yeah, I'm not going to be able to grab the output though, is the problem with that one. This one though... I think we want to break this one here and pass it. Oh, actually, oh no, I'm being such a... Yeah, surely something like that would be more sensible, right? Although actually it means we have to do all the bonding in one place. Here's a hint, look, the water comes in this side and the iron comes in this one, alchemical iron. And then silver paint comes out the middle. So this is where it's expecting you to combine them for sure. Interesting, yeah. We might have to move where my camera is, mightn't we? Okay. Duplicate that. Take that and that. Okay, let's move it down to the bottom here. That's probably the best place to put it whilst we're doing these things. Okay. Let me think. Okay, forget about that arm for now. If I just had one arm and a complicated enough track, I need to get 3 of these out though. It's going to be a pain without 2 of these. I mean, we could do it with one arm, probably. But yeah, we're going to have a bit of a problem with... If you did it that way around, you could have 2 piston arms that were working both parts of the solution. Ah, you wouldn't be able to get to this one though. You could get to all of these with a second piston arm here, except to that spot. Oh, although actually, that would sort of work. So you'd need to put that there. Is that actually creating more drama than it solves? Possibly, but let's give it a go. Okay, so number 2. Pick up. Rotate, extend, drop, and you're going to do a pick up, push, drop. Yeah. Number 2 is then going to do a pickup, rotate, extend, and reset. No, not going to reset. You're going to drop it. You're going to come back, grab it, rotate, extend, reset. Now you guys are going to do basically the same set of instructions again. Okay, extend, drop. Now you're going to retract, grab, rotate, drop. Meanwhile, number one, you're going to do a pickup, rotate, and reset. And this is a reset as well. Pick up, rotate, reset. And at some point during that, you had to rotate round twice. Okay. Ah, didn't quite work. Right. You had to rotate round once at some point before that. Great. So we're going to have pieces now coming through. Meanwhile, just as a quick check, if you grab, rotate and drop, what happens? No, it has to be just one atom to pass through, is it? Moves an atom or group of atoms to a different chamber. So why does that not get moved? Okay, so you're probably going to have to assemble these where you need them. Well, this is sort of fine because we can get that out of there. We're going to need, though, oh, I'm not sure how we would then build that. So we're going to have silvers coming out of here. We'll have these two coming out of this way. Well, with a piston, that gives us the ability to grab a thing here, move it onto a piece. Yeah, okay, we'll grab a piece out of here, and we'll be able... we're not going to be able to move it around like that. No, no room for a glyph of bonding there. See, if we put a glyph of bonding down here, like, we could make a horseshoe thing, but I mean, I suppose it kind of works. If you get the water first, then you get a silver and you push it so that you rotate it this way. wait, hang on. So you're pushing it that way. You're going to cover this then, aren't you? Right up until the point where you end up with water, silver, silver, silver. You could end up with water, silver, silver, silver. Get your salt out here, but then it's going to bond to the water, so that's no good. So you could do, if the glyph of bonding were up here, or you do the salt first. You put the salt there, and then you go and grab a mercury and you push it in there. Well, sorry, you grab a silver, push it in there and push it round, but then you've got a thing here. Now you can't get your silver further out. Except I suppose you could move it round, grab the next silver, put the silver here, move it back, move it round, go and get the next silver, put it there. Yeah, okay, this could work. This could work. Okay, fine. So we're going to grab the water out of here first. The idea is we're going to have this horseshoe round here, bring it out, rotate the horseshoe round, and then drop it. So the horseshoe is actually going to be water there, so we want salt to come first. Right, we want salt to come first. This should be relatively more straightforward. Okay. So we are going to start with number 3 here. So number 4 is going to grab, rotate, rotate. Okay, great. And we're going to start with the salt first, yeah? So drop, minus, grab that way and drop. And go plus, rotate back that way, grab, minus, rotate that way. Don't drop it yet. Okay, so it's ready with the water for when we're ready. At this point here, number 3 is going to grab, and we are going to place that we want to make a horseshoe here with this over this side, so we want to place it there. Yep. And then kind of thinking, out of convenience, it sort of might make sense for us to start it there and have the first commands be back, back, round, 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 so that when we hit reset, we can just go reset like that and it will come back to here. Because what's then going to happen is, after you drop number 1 is going to drop. At this point here, we're going to pick up. And we're going to go back, back. 1, 2, 3, 4. Right, that's going to take us here. 5, 6, 7. Drop that. Right, well, reset. Okay. then at some point in the future, so that needs to repeat, and that needs to repeat. And then after, hang on, where would it be? 1, 2, so 2 before that one ends. This one's going to grab again. Wow, that actually worked. Cool, brilliant. So we're going to grab again. Back, and we're going to rotate it twice. Drop. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. Grab. 1, 2, 3. Drop. Rotate. Grab. 1, 2, 3. And we'll reset that again. Not quite. Needs another one. Great. So then you guys are going to repeat this and this. And you, my friend, number 3, are going to grab here. Yeah, just before that arrow ends. And you're going to go back, rotate, rotate, drop. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. Grab 1, 2. Okay. Yeah, excellent, excellent. And then you're going to move it back 1 and drop it. And now you're going to go back here and grab the last piece. You are going to drop that piece there. You're going to grab the last piece, you're going to move it here. Right, that's going to bond it. Drop it. 1, 2, grab. Extend. 1, 2, 3. Reset. Go. Oh, that's not ideal. Oh, that's not good at all. Oh no. Wait, how do we deal with that then? Yeah, you need it to spin around the middle. Okay, just so I can double check, yeah? Extending it an extra way is not going to help, right? Oh shoot, it's not even able to rotate. Yeah, if you rotate it like that, it's going to hit. If you rotate it around one of these axes, right, you could rotate it round an axis like that. Okay. You could rotate it around something near the second to last. Ah, right. So on a track could work, yeah. So we're going to drop it. Dropping it here. We've got a thing like this, so we are going to need to extend it, but right there we're going to drop that there. Yeah, so now it's here. We're going to move negative. We're going to grab it and we're going to rotate it that way around. We might be able to wiggle it into position. Yeah, so now you can move it back and you can wiggle it again. Right. So back, drop, extend. Yeah, okay. Get rid of all of those. So you've wiggled it. Drop, back, grab. Wait, sorry, what's the order that I'm trying to do here? No, you're trying to pull it back. No, that's definitely not it. So you're wiggling, then you're going to pull it back, then you're going to drop, then you're going to extend, and then you're going to grab. And you're going to try and wiggle it around again. Yeah, this'll do it, this'll do it. Right. So now you've tried to wiggle it around again. You go back, you go drop, you extend, you grab it, you wiggle it around again. Hey, Nimaway in the chat, whoop whoop. And then we just drop it, and then we just drop it. Go. I think this is it. How are you doing, Nimaway? Good to see you. What a satisfying clunk as that goes in. Wow, I tell you what, these levels, if this is the first of these levels, it's going to be hard. Joined a bit late today. That's quite alright. Just like wiggle, wiggle, wiggle. Little wiggle right at the end there. Perfect. So this is the first of the late game puzzles. And this is definitely harder than the main game, for sure. Oh, here we go. So if now I'm kind of interested actually to try and work out how to do that. But yeah, instructions way above, cycles way above, top percentile, super fast, quite humbling, not gonna lie. Return to menu there. So yeah, so whilst I'm in the chat and I can see you, it looks to me like so how do I do that? Do I have... Aha. I see. Okay, next one is viscous sludge. So I was just looking at my Twitch dashboard in the meantime. This production cabinet was found running deep in the vaults of the former House Colvin, producing a kind of viscous sludge for a purpose that no one can discern. At the time it was discovered, the machine had been running so long that the substance completely filled several chambers and nearly reached the family mausoleum. The once honourable Colvin name today brings unfortunate associations with scheming and ambition, but even the shrewdest alchemists I interviewed could suggest no immediate use for this compound. It causes no effect upon the body, and does not bind, lubricate, or ignite. Aside from the unpleasant odour it carries, it otherwise appears to do nothing except take up a large amount of space. If any reader recognises the formula and would like to inform me as to its potential purpose, I would be most grateful, and the information will be included in a future edition. So, what do we have? We have earth. Oh, and it's it's kind of rubbed off the bottle here. Lovely. So what we're trying to make is that. Gross. Right, so we're going to start with earth and salt. Stabilised earth, as it's labelled here. So we need earth and salt. We need to break it. We need to then put the salt over the glyph of duplication. And then we're going to start bonding it together. So I have a feeling that we could get a reasonable length of the way by doing something like this with an arm on a track. Because if we grab and plus and drop and minus and extend and grab and plus and drop, we might not even need to drop there actually. Oh no, we do need to drop. And I have a feeling that that needs to be the other way around. There we go. Now here's the thing that's going to be a real pain. We do not need an even number of those. We need an odd number of those. So we actually need to do 2 sets of this instruction. Blah, blah. We do not like that at all. But okay, we've got 2 earth here. We can't make the whole thing in one go. I think we're going to need to do something like... Do you know what, if we take all of those and we do them that way instead, that's a much more efficient use of space, isn't it? Yeah. So we're going to have 2 earth atoms here. And does it make sense for us to bond those together straight away? Because we could. Like, that's probably a terrible idea putting that in, but if we put those in, and like, it feels like a not totally unsensible thing to do. Hey, Darkflow in the chat. I'm doing well. How are you doing, sir? We are on the second of these appendix puzzles. The Journal of Really, Really Tight Space Constraints. But I feel like we could make a pretty decent amount of progress there. Okay, so we're going to drop that. I think we have to drop it, do we? Or maybe we don't even have to drop it. We don't even have to drop it. So we could just go plus plus, drop that, go minus, grab plus, and then do something with that. We're going to need to go in as well. So let's plus and just rotate it around a couple of times and drop it and see where that kind of ends up. Okay. Like, I sort of don't hate it as a thing, but it's not like the... it's maybe not the most efficient use of space. Get rid of that plus there, just rotate it around twice. I'm just thinking what to do with the spare earth that I'm going to be left with at the end of the loop. These are really challenging. Yeah, I'm gathering that. Are these more or less challenging than the journal? Because I noticed that we've got the journal and we have the appendix. And I was assuming we should do the appendix first, because the appendix is like what's at the end of the game. I've never done either the journal or the appendix. When I played this last time, I got to the end of chapter 5 and then stopped. I think what we want to do is we're going to make these guys here, and then we'll have this one as our spare at the end. Yeah. So I think, rather than releasing that, let's go minus. Yeah, and extend it twice. So minus, extend twice and then drop it, and then that's going to be there. But I reckon if we put a piece there to bond that, we also need to put a piece somewhere else. But what we'll do is, okay, so we hit reset, and then we're going to grab pretty much all of that and copy it. It's that stuff there. Okay. Because now, yeah, if I rotate that round twice, it's going to be in there. Right, and drop that. Now, can I grab that and rotate it? I do have enough room to grab that and rotate it. So let's drop it, extend, grab, and rotate. Yeah, kind of needs rotating twice, and then it's actually gonna be missing this one here, but it's not the right time to put that one on. What I need is to put this branch on. So what we're gonna need is we need another thing there, which can't. Which could be done if you were to put it in there. You're gonna have to be really careful with it though. So if you put one of these in here, you could grab that one and then move it back and over. Hang on, I think it actually needs to be like that. So rather than grabbing that one, yeah, you don't want to grab that one. You want to extend again, but then go minus and grab it. And what you're doing then is you're then going to bring it back and go plus. And that actually needs to be there. Oh. Right, so that could be how you get that one on. Yeah. So we need to drop one in there before we do that part of the subroutine, yeah? So where are we good to stop that one? If we stop it now, it's going to be in the wrong place. So we need to move it. If we stop it now, it's going to be in the wrong place. So I think we need to move it minus. Yeah, just so that it's out of the way. Okay, and then we'll reset that. This list of instructions I want to keep somewhere. So let's just pop you guys onto this arm here for now. Okay, so this set of instructions up to the final plus. That needs to be copied again. Okay, great. And now we need to rotate them. No. Pivot, rotate. Pivot again. Because what we need is we need it to be, yeah, rotate, drop, rotate back, grab it, extend it. Great. Drop. Okay, now we're going to basically use that a little bit. Don't need one. Oh no! Ah! Never mind. So we're going to need to extend it, minus, minus. Yep, extend it, minus, minus, grab it, pull it backwards. Plus it. Okay. I have a feeling that we can do some of that sort of stuff now. Yeah. Okay, we can't rotate it, but is that actually enough for us anyway? Because that right there, if we can just get one more bond off there, so we need to like go +1 and then try and rotate it again. It's pretty good, pretty good. It's not quite it though, is it? I need like one more rotate out of it, but that's not, there's not going to be enough room, I don't think. Nah, it's not going to be enough room right there. So we need to have, we need to come through and grab the piece. And it needs bonding that direction on this one. And there really is not very much room to manipulate that now. Do you know what? We could try... yeah, maybe... Right, let's release it there. Release it, go negative, rotate it that way. Yeah. If we grab it and try and rotate it around that way, it might hit the arm, is the problem. No, didn't hit the arm. Well, this is good, so we can put another glyph of bonding right there. Yeah. Yeah, okay. So, one last glyph of bonding there. And then that's pretty much it. But here's the thing, you're going to rotate it, we're going to drop it, yeah? Because that's in a really convenient spot that's out of the way of the other stuff. This track is going to go on 1 as well, because that is fine now. So do you know what, actually, right? Hit the reset there. Okay, grab. And we need to do... Now here's the thing, we need to store one of these out of the way so it doesn't interfere with everything else when we then repeat. So we're going to grab it. And, like, mostly, I think it sort of makes sense to actually do most of the commands here. Still. Ah, why can't you scroll? I think it's like that set of commands there. So I think it's like that. Oh, shoot. Get out of here. Okay. You're gonna... No. Yeah, don't do all of that. Right, that's fine. Extend it and go plus. That's fine. I think leave that piece there. Yeah. So at this point... Okay. Release that, bring it back, grab that. I think we might need the track all the way along, you know. Okay, right, so we're grabbing that. We're going to rotate it twice, and then we're going to go 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Drop it. And then we are just going to go rotate, extend. No, yeah, rotate, extend. 1, 2, grab. Rotate, extend. Minus, minus, grab, plus, plus. Plus, plus takes us here. Minus, 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 drop. Right. But we can't repeat because we've got a random piece down here that is going to need to be dealt with. So I think, does that mean we have to repeat this whole thing, but then just taking into account the fact that this last bit where we grab the thing we don't, there's probably a very much nicer way of dealing with that. But look, we're halfway to a solution now. But now we've got to store this somewhere. And I'm hoping we can store it like here. Because I don't think we use that spot a lot. So okay, well, that's coming through, that's fine. So this spot is still free so far. That should rotate around that point. There's also a possibility we could leave it up here. There's also this spot, actually, which we totally haven't used for anything, I don't think. Have we used this spot for anything? Oh, we rotate that into it. So that's no good, actually. Okay, so we're sort of hoping that this spot's available. Okay, so after we drop... we are going to need to rotate, rotate, grab, rotate, rotate, bring in, minus, minus, drop. And then we can reset. And then we're going to do the same thing, basically, the whole way through. There is probably an easier way to do this. And you know what? I'm gonna deliberately leave a gap so that we can see where the second set of these instructions is coming through. So the first set, we want them to be identical. The second set, we want to be identical. Whoops. Didn't mean to quite do that. Even the third set we want to be identical. Yeah, so that's the second set there. So first set, second set, there's the third set, and that's the fourth set. So the third set we also want to be identical, don't we? Wow, it takes up an entire screen. This should be enough to tell us if our solution is going to hit. Oh. Yeah. Get out of there. Okay, hang on. What did you not do? What did you not do correctly? Oh, you didn't rotate it enough. Well. Okay. This is going to be the point where we are going to find out whether this can rotate. Oh. I think that's going to be it then. Yeah. Okay. Okay, right. So it doesn't actually need to reset there. Good. So what we're going to do then is we are going to move that plus, drop it, we need to move it plus so that we can navigate this atom now out. Okay. I mean, to be fair, could we even do plus plus? No, because there's a glyph of bonding there. So we're just going to move it plus for now so that it can't go and bond onto anything else. So, right. In, rotate, minus, minus, grab. In, rotate, minus, minus, grab it. Plus, rotate, rotate, plus, plus, and then we will rotate it 3, plus, plus, 1, 2, 3, plus, plus, 1, 2, 3, then we want to do plus, rotate, plus, drop. We're getting there, we're getting there. Okay, right, so that's going to drop. Now we just need to go minus, minus, extend, grab, plus. Right, minus, minus, extend, grab, plus, minus, 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 drop. And this should work. Let's see. That's a really hard one. Yeah, these Appendix puzzles are very tricky. Oh, sick! Can I get some hypes in the chat? Man, all of these puzzles are going to be like this, aren't they? Oh dear. My face be like, So, Darkflow, how has the start of your week been? Happy Monday. Good to see you. Enjoying the last of the summer weather, potentially? Wow, cycles just off the chart. Whatever we did, it was a lot longer than the top percentile. Damn, what? Okay, we now have fragrant powders. Nothing too interesting. You play games, you watch videos. That's about it. Fair enough. Anyone worthy of note has attended the Fortunatus Ball at one point or another, and few can forget the wonderful fragrances that fill each of the three main halls of the event. Fewer know that these scents are newly designed every year, making each ball a unique event that can never be repeated. The production engines for these fragrances are usually regarded with utmost secrecy, but I have received special permission from the Lady Clara Soria herself to reproduce a certain historic set. Many years ago, the Fortunatus Ball was crudely interrupted when Verin Rivari, head alchemist of House Colvin, assassinated his own patriarch in a sad and ultimately fruitless attempt to gain control. Luckily, the errant alchemist was immediately apprehended and jailed, though it was too late to save the heir to House Colvin. By recreating these aromas, one can almost travel back in time to relive these dramatic events. That's interesting, actually. So this book was written quite a bit after the story, so I wonder if that mysterious viscous sludge is actually something from an earlier level that we're supposed to remember actually what it was, and it's kind of an in-joke. I'm not sure. Because... is there any way to see what a... Is there any way to see what something was? Discarded paper, alcohol separation, water purifier, seal solvent. No. I don't know, maybe not. Maybe it's not an in-joke. Okay, fragrant powders. Oh, that is not much space. So, what do we have? We need to make 3 different products out of those. So we've got earth being made here. This will almost certainly be from this side. Or maybe not, actually, because we could... yeah, with the correct use of this and this and this, we could save a spot. Because, yeah, if you grab and rotate... Oh, all products must be placed before you can set it going. Yeah, so we could keep this reagent, the tin, over on this side of the board to save a hex. Potentially. Now... this is absolutely horrendous. Look at this. So we need one extra earth. So we're going to need to use a glyph of duplication, aren't we? We could jam that into there, but we're also going to need a bonding glyph. Which we could probably fit. Could we fit that like that? Maybe, but I think it's probably easier to do it that way. know. I don't know if this is the easiest way to deal with this at all. Because it might be easier to literally put that like that. Yeah. And then have a piston arm here that can grab, do all the manipulations it needs to, and then it can choose whether to put it in there, or in there. In fact, I quite like that. I quite like that way of organising that. So we're going to need a bonding glyph for sure. Okay. So number one is going to grab, do a triple rotate. We're going to start there actually. Rotate, rotate. Oh, no, it still needs to. Still needs to drop it anyway, right? So we'll do a rotate, rotate, a drop, a back, a grab. And then what we're going to do is rotate, drop, back, back, grab, drop, 1, 2, 3, grab, 1, 2, 3, and then that's your reset. Meanwhile, number 2 is going to go grab one here. We're going to grab one here. We're going to grab one here. I have a feeling that we're going to actually want that there. So I think we're going to need a track, yeah, because number 2 can reach this point, but it can't reach this point. So I feel like we're going to need a track on there like that. And this piece, maybe it's going to be like that, maybe it'll be like that. It's a little bit unclear. Okay. So first we are going to be getting a salt. Let's deal with the double earth first, because that's the arguably the most painful one. So the salt is coming out first, which I think means it needs to go back, round twice, extend, drop, and well, then it's gonna need to do a reset, isn't it? Then we can grab one here. Back, back. No, just back once. 1, 2. Plus. And then a reset there and then a grab. Oh. So that failed almost immediately. One, 2, 3. Drop it. Oh. Don't need that at all. Or that. Totally miscounted how many things I was going to need. Right. That needs to be a minus, not a plus. And, sorry, wait, why didn't that go and grab this? Oh, it was the wrong one. Confine. Okay, so number 2 now has 2 green ones here, and I'm going to want to put... I'm going to want to put the tin here, so I want to grab... Yeah, before I do a reset and grab that tin... Yeah, I'm on that one here, so actually I want to go... Round, round, plus extend... Yeah, round, round, plus extend, and then reset that. Okay, grab, bring it in, 1, 2, minus, rotate that way. Yeah, this is good, this is good. So then drop. Plus, rotate, grab, extend, drop. Now we're gonna rotate round twice. Grab it, bring it in, go to a minus. 1, 2. Maybe even 3. Yeah, extend and drop. Great. So that's the first one. Now you're going to reset, you're going to get the next thing. You guys are going to repeat a set of instructions from... Well, it's kind of unclear, but you need to be dropping the first one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. It's something... Oh. I think it actually indicates for you, actually. So if I grabbed that one... That looks like that is pretty much bang on. Perfect. So... Now... I think we basically do the same thing. Yeah, I think we basically do the same thing. Rotate that twice, drop it. Yeah, rotate that twice, reset it. Brilliant. You can grab it straight away. Well, that one you can put straight to there. Grab that. You're going to bring it in. Minus. Round, round. That's going to bring it to there. Rotate it. Drop it, plus it, rotate it, grab it, extend it, drop it. Great. Bring it in that way, grab it, rotate it. And then I think we can just rotate it twice. Plus it and drop it. No, not quite. Where do we go wrong there? Back. Rotate. Didn't put a minus in. Ah, wait. More like that. Plus it, drop it. Perfect. Just in time for the next salt to come through. And this time we're going to do the same thing, except we're going to reverse the order of those commands, yeah? So this time, rather than going here, here, drop, we're going to do that bit first. Put a thing in there. Yeah, we're going to do that bit first. Then we're going to do that bit second. And then this bit still needs to go third, but it will be slightly different to what it was before by the end. So it's going to do here, 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 up. That's fine. Release. Plus here, extend, drop, minus. That way, minus. Yeah, it's going to be something like that. Whoops, need to get rid of you. Grab, rotate. Plus, it's going to be a rotate. Yeah, drop, rotate, grab, extend. And then a reset. Great. So I think maybe that sorts it out. Maybe that's going to do it. I'm not sure if the first one's still going to be in sync with the second one, but we'll see. Yeah, that looks pretty good. Nice. Piston on for the win. Cycles, crazy, instructions, yeah. Okay. I have no idea how you would be getting this kind of solution, but hey ho. So now, last level here. The fall of House Van Tassen, besides being a shocking and ignominious end to one of the oldest and most prestigious great houses, presented logistical problems far beyond anyone could imagine at the time. With the house's operations all but stopped, large stores of goods from foreign lands piled up and sat rotting in its warehouses, which soon became overrun with hordes of a small verminous creature known as the rat. These rats multiplied quickly and began to spread into neighbouring areas of the city, causing all manner of problems. As part of an ongoing restoration process generously undertaken by House Soria, the rat problem was recently solved with an excellent and most effective poison created by an enterprising young alchemist. Unfortunately, this alchemist grew too enamoured with her own work and began to experiment with still more deadly poisons, to the point that she was one day found dead in her workshop, no doubt from close proximity to such potent toxins. So, we're making rat poison. We're going to start with water, and that is in fact all we're going to start with. And this is what we are trying to produce. Less of a hint this time in terms of where we should start and where we should end. But yeah, kind of interesting. So we can take one of these through. So we either need to... Well, first thing I want to check is, am I required to take a bonded pair through? Because that's kind of important, right? Grab, rotate, rotate, drop. Fine. And if I were to put a breaking glyph there? Right, fine, okay, cool. So they do not have to be bonded together, but they can be. Why do we need a glyph of disposal? Oh, we need to get rid of the vitae, don't we? Yeah, so we're going to need a glyph of disposal. We're going to have one of these. This isn't very nice. Maybe we do need to have these over here. So we're going to have one of these. There's a pretty neat way that you can do this with this, but we're going to need 2 salts. So you break the bond, calcify one of them. Yeah. Ooh, this puzzle's pretty gross. Yeah, so we can grab a thing here, grab a thing here. We put it in here, put it in here. The vitae needs to go up into here. Yeah, so I'm thinking something like that. And we put a track like there. We need to break the bond. So something like this, pull it in, break the bond, go here, go here. Ah, no way to get to the vitae there. Oh, actually, no, there is, because we can put the track there. grab that, you pull it in, you bring it, you go there, V-ties away, and there's the Moors ready to be used. Okay. Need to calcify one of these. So let's also bring a calcification glyph here. Because we could grab that, move it in, move it here. That gets us 2 salt. We can't get to the Moors then though. Yeah, guess you could do something like that. That allows us to get to the Moors. Fine. This is getting pretty messy. This is getting pretty messy. And then we need to bring along without calcifying it. Well, we just need to bond it, don't we? We just need to bond it to these two here. So maybe we could do... like a thing here and a thing here. Yeah, because if we have a piston, we could grab and put a thing here. Maybe that needs to be... No, that's probably the better way around doing it. But the problem is, you can't... The best you could do would be to put the water here. Then you grab a thing here, put it here, grab the water, rotate it and move it backwards. You're going to get it around the arm itself. So actually more like that would be better. You need to grab one and somehow get it to there. No, yeah, that's not working. Right. It's going to be something like that though, probably with a track of some kind, something like that. So number 2 then, could we rotate it that way? Yeah, okay, I reckon we can make this work. I reckon we could make this work. Okay, so get rid of number 1. So, number 1. Grab in plus. Rotate, drop, rotate back, in, rotate, rotate, drop. Then we're going to do minus, minus. Grab, in, plus, rotate, drop. Nope, that didn't work at all. Didn't grab it. No, I rotated it instead of grabbing it. Brilliant. So that'll get me a Moors right here. I do need to work out whether, right, when it comes to bonding these things together, whether I need to have my stabilized water first or whether I want my Moors first. So I reckon let's do one of each. So let's grab a Moors first. Yeah. So that dropped that there. 1, 2, 3. So we're going to go minus, minus, minus. Rotate that way. Extend it. Grab. You're going to rotate it round a couple of times, bring it in, rotate it again, and then drop it probably. Okay, and then number 2 is going to grab it here. And I think where we're going to want it we're going to rotate it plus and reset that one. Meanwhile, number 1, yeah, after dropping that, we'll get that to reset because number 1, you're going to grab, you're going to rotate it that way around now. Okay, cannot be done. You're going to pivot it first and then rotate it that way around. That is the opposite way around to what I thought it was. Great. Do it again. Perfect. Perfect. Extend and drop. You are going to grab, rotate it, drop it, rotate yourself, grab it, extend it. Yeah. Brilliant. And now you're going to pivot it that way. Yeah, perfect, perfect, perfect. Right, you're going to pivot it that way. Okay. We're going to move it plus. Drop it, bring it in, minus, minus, rotate. No, stop. Minus, minus, and then rotate. Grab, plus, reset. Now all we need is one final Moors. We drop that into the spot, move it plus, done. So this bit here then, so that needs to be a reset. So yeah, basically everything from that. So you get moved there. Okay, and at that point, you're going to grab it, rotate it, extend it, which is going to bond it, and then move it to the plus, and then reset. Go. Hype, hype. Nice. Hey. All of this spare space. We could have done that in less area, I reckon. But yeah, that's great. I don't think we're going to get very much credit for doing it in less area because all of this stuff is swinging around so much. But the important thing is to have got it, right? Sweet. Okay, next 4, and then presumably there's going to be a final 4. Final boss of the game. Right, Special Amaro. A well-known distiller created a special Amaro liqueur to commemorate Lady Clara Soria's birthday. Since only 70 cases were made, it quickly became one of the rarest vintages of any beverage produced in recent memory. Later, the recipe was claimed to have been stolen by a thief who attempted to make a deal with a rogue alchemist to set up a rival distillery. But before production could begin, it was stolen again. Eventually, multiple copies of the recipe, each claiming to be the genuine item, were circulated, leading to general confusion and many cases of off-brand Special Amaro. Reproduced here is what I believe is the genuine article. Central to the distillation process is the belief that, by taking a fine essence, breaking it down into its smallest elements and reassembling it, a flavour becomes all the more exquisite and pure. I am unsure that this process really affects the flavour, as distillers so insist, but I shall leave matters of taste to the reader. So we've got Special Amaro, Special Amaro. Oh my word. What is this nonsense? Look at this. This is nonsense. Well, I suppose in a way we sort of have the advantage. You got a GIF of your solution. Excellent. Well, we will have that in the Discord later. We have the advantage that what we're trying to do, we at least are doing in reverse in the other location. Like, that's kind of a nice way of arranging that, in a way. Wrong one. That's fair. Okay. Yeah, thanks. I hate it. I hate it. Which ways can you even move this? So you could move this whole thing downwards one. Yeah. And that would detach these salts. And then as you move them back, you end up with a salt here and a salt here. And that does make this a little bit easier to work with then. So if we had like a track down here with a piston arm. And I dare say we're going to need it to go up there as well. So... oh, I'm not sure. So we'll bring this down and then straight up. We're actually going to start it from there. So here, there, and there. And then release, and then go minus. Grab the salt. Do you know what? We're not going to be able to do. We're not going to be able to do the same steps in reverse, are we? I suppose we could, like, in a weird, stupid kind of way. If you grab the salt, I think we want to literally pass the stuff through in reverse as well. So can we grab the salt and put the salt, like, here and here for now? Maybe. So if we grab that salt... we need to bring it in, grab, and then go minus, minus, drop, plus, extend, grab, minus, drop. Wait, what? Why didn't that go... Oh, I did a glyph of bonding, not a glyph of breaking. Right, we're going to move that round there, move that round there. Now, let's go plus, 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 extend, grab, pivot it. No, that can't be done. What if we go minus first? And then pivot it. Yes, we could do that. And now we could start passing that through, couldn't we? Yeah, alright, alright. Yeah, I think that could work. So bring it in. Release it. Bring it in again. Go plus. Yeah, and then I think we go negative there. Yeah, grab it. Oh shoot, we definitely want to leave something in the way. Yeah, that's going to be a terrible idea if we don't do that. So actually, don't grab that just yet. Yeah, in fact, don't go plus, go minus again. Because what we're going to do is we're going to grab this salt here, I'm going to put this salt here over on this spot. So, one more minus. Oh, actually, no, we can't maneuver that into there. Maybe the Moors then? Yeah, okay. Go here, grab that, go here, drop that. Fine. So then drop that, come back. Okay. Come back, go plus plus. Plus plus, grab, minus. Okay, and what we're going to do is we're going to start drop, plus, grab, here, drop. Now this piston arm now this is going to be this one here. We're going to have a track which runs like this, and this piston arm is going to start like somewhere here, and we're going to have glyphs of bonding here and here. And maybe we can repeat the solution in reverse or something like it. Maybe. We need to have rotate, grab, pivot it like that, rotate it like that. You need to pivot it again. Yeah, okay. Rotate, drop. Back twice, grab it. Back twice, drop it. Fine. Now, this thing, we are grabbing you, and I think we want to put you out of the way first of all, and then we're going to grab the water, put the water out of the way as well, because it's the fire that needs to be the first one. Is this going to be the point where we use our notebook for the first time in this game? Perhaps. Let's open it up. It's notebook time. So, what do I need? I want this here. Okay, now this piece. Whoops. Yeah. There we go. That's what I want to create on that side, basically. So I sort of want to have the salt out of the way. We'll take the water out of the way and then we'll bring the fire through. So this is going to grab the salt. Let's just rotate it once, extend it twice and drop it. Bring it back, come back in. Grab the next one, which is going to be dropped immediately here. Similarly, this also sort of wants to be gotten to the side of, I think. So we want to have the fire kind of on this one and the water kind of on this one. So we're just going to rotate it, extend it, drop it, bring it back, come back, grab the next one. 1, 2, drop. 1, 2, extend, grab, bring it in. Rotate it that way, rotate it that way. No. Okay, you just wait. You just wait. There you go. That'll keep you occupied. Rotated it too much. So we're grabbing the salt. Yeah, that's fine then. Grab you, come back here, rotate, and we want to rotate it again. Yeah, rotate it again, release it, come back this way, extend it twice, pick up, bring back. Oh, didn't grab it. Great. Brilliant, brilliant. Okay. So now I'm gonna need the Moors. To get the Moors, I want to get the salt out. I want to pop the salt like onto this spot here, so that the next one doesn't come in straight away. Yeah. Okay. So we're going to refocus. Move my camera back down. So we're going to refocus on track number 1. We're going to rotate and go minus, 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 extend, grab the salt. Yeah. And all we need to do is plus, plus, plus there. Plus, 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 drop. And that's going to stop that coming in. The next one we want to grab is the Moors. So we're going to extend, minus, minus, grab, rotate it once, give it a plus, and drop it potentially. Oof! That's a little close, isn't it? Okay, fine. Well, do you know what? We could literally just go here and add an extra extend, and then here we can... well, we just get rid of that extend, don't we? Perfect. So the Moors is now coming in. We're going to update our picture in a second. So that's what we want. Right. So we are going to need it to be extended. What? No, you know what? We're going to need it to be release plus grab minus extend, something like that. Yep, great. Release. Retract twice. No, just extend once. Should be fine. Great. Then rotate, grab. Rotate minus extend, something like that now. Right, no, we need it to go. Oh no, it's plus. Excellent. Okay, only one extend is required. Perfect then. So now where we are getting to here, once we get to this point, this will be easy. Right, we need to rotate it. We need to grab the fire and we need to rotate it. So, get rid of that. Go minus extend. Yep, grab, rotate. No, it's not a rotate, it's a pivot, yeah. And that's also the wrong way. It should be that way. Pretty sure. No, it was the other way. Okay, just don't do anything. Just don't do anything, arm number one. All right. Okay, that's not quite the position that's needed, is it? It needs to be... Yeah, because it's off the blue. Right, it needs to... Okay, it'll need to go there. That's fine. I'm going to not touch that now. I need to now get the two salts out. Yeah, so we will release that there. And in fact, we reset there. And hopefully grab at this point. This one then... Okay, we go... Rotate. Rotate, retract. minus minus grab, rotate it, plus plus plus, and then we sort of want to wait to release it till we're over here. And then we can go here, 1, 2, grab, 1, 2, there, reset, something like that. So this one then is going to go here plus swing it that way. Something like that to start with, maybe. Oh no, that's going to bond it to the wrong thing. No, okay, do you know what then? Right. We don't reset and grab here. Okay, where did we end up with here? We were touching the fire, right? And we moved that. Okay, we're going to release that. Go plus plus. Swing it that way. Can we... Plus swing plus. Okay, yeah, retract, grab, extend, release. Well, now reset, yeah. And grab it. That can go sort of here then. Great. So we just pop this in here, we pop the other one in here, then we go and we go boom bonk, done. So okay, so we grab it, we swing it, we go plus extend it and reset it, and then we're going to grab it, yeah, plus drop it, plus again, extend it, grab it, in, out, reset it. Is that it? Oh shoot, it's not it. What? Ah, no. No, that's not it at all. Not it at all. Okay. It's pretty close though. No, we need it to be over here. We need it to be over here. So you go release. Yeah, you need it to be minus minus, rotate, minus minus, rotate, extend, grab, in, out, reset. Okay, let's try that one. Hype, hype. Hey! Like, I like the symmetry of this one. I like the symmetry of this one. Excellent. So I think this is probably going to be our last puzzle of the day. And you know what? I'm not sure we actually have time for a Sigma's Garden either. I was thinking, do I have time for a Sigma's Garden? You know, should we move to Sigma's Garden after the last one? And I thought, well, maybe this one will be quite quick. None of these are quick. None of these ones are quick now. But we did solve 6 puzzles today, which I'm pretty pleased with. Another 7... and Fontenelle's alchemical observations are complete. So maybe a couple more weeks on that one. But there we go. Is there a way? How do we get a GIF? How do we get a GIF out of this one? I don't know. Maybe I was supposed to export a GIF when it had the little thing up. I want a GIF for the Discord. You finished the puzzle. Well, fair enough. Yeah, we're gonna export a GIF. We're gonna stick it on to the Discord. Which, incidentally, if any of you on YouTube want to join the Discord, please do. That will be in the description of the video, and you can come and hang out with us between videos. For now, though. Oh no! You need to finish the puzzle to get the GIF. Is this not finishing the puzzle? I just set it running again. Yes, yeah, cool. Yes, it's running again. Okie dokie, excellent. So for those of you on YouTube in the future, thank you very much for coming and watching today's episode. I hope you have a great rest of the day. I hope you have a great week. See you soon. Bye-bye. Meanwhile, for those of us on Twitch, let's go. Here we go. Yes, record GIF.